This segment of Local Love is brought to you by the Rivera Team and the Beauty Bar, located at 1200 South Castle Dome Avenue, Suite B. Stop by the Beauty Bar and mention the Rivera Team and get a 10% discount on your next purchase, courtesy of the Rivera Team.
Hi guys, Betsy Smith with the Rivera Team here. On this one segment of Local Love, I'm bringing you to one of my favorite places in Yuma, the Beauty Bar. Let's go check it out. Hi. Thank you, you too. I'm here for my appointment.
Awesome, I'll go ahead and call Jackie for you.
Thanks.
Jackie, Betsy's here for you.
Betsy, is that you?
It's me.
Hey girl, welcome
Hi.
in. I'm so happy you made it in.
Thanks.
Well, are you ready to get started?
Yes, I am.
Okay, let's talk about what we're gonna do today. As we talked about on the phone, I had suggested the private tutorial. So what I'm gonna do is teach you a little bit about skin prep. I'm gonna take you through the basic steps of makeup application. You can stop me anytime you want. Ask me a million questions if you want. So Betsy, the goal is for you to leave feeling like you can duplicate what I've taught you. It's not for you to think that I'm the expert. What we really want for you here at the Beauty Bar is for when you leave, you feel like the expert. So you ready to go?
I'm ready.
All right, come
Sounds
on.
great. I'm so excited.
I know, I am too. Go ahead and go back to the last chair.
Thank you.
That's where I keep the best clients.
That's me.
Go ahead and have a seat. Be careful, it's a little lower than you think. All right. So tell me, is there anything extra that you wanted to learn today? I know we're going to go over basic makeup, but is there anything you wanted to focus on or some crazy trend you were wondering if you could do?
Yeah, so I'm kind of into the soft glam, and I have no idea how to put eyelashes on. So
That's
help with that for
awesome.
sure.
Okay, so soft glam is one of our specialties here. We do a lot of bridal, a lot of quinceañera makeup, special occasions. So soft glam is really popular right now.
Also putting on eyelashes. I
Yes.
have trouble with that.
Okay, well, you're gonna love it here because we actually have our own line of false lashes here that I actually developed myself. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and they are faux mink, so they're super fluffy, lightweight, so you can wear them longer and be really comfortable. So I think you're gonna love them.
Sounds great.
Okay, your hair is beautiful. You've got a lot of warmth in your hair. You can
you.
see like some cinnamon, a little copper. So I would like to stay on the warm side with your colors when we get to makeup, if that's okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, we're
You go
gonna do a
best.
little bit of skincare first. I'm gonna treat you to a lightweight facial, okay? Kind of get your skin whipped into shape and refreshed. So that's gonna feel amazing. And then we'll get into basic makeup like we talked about.
Ooh, this mask feels so good.
Yeah, it feels refreshing, right?
Yes, very cooling.
And you can normally do this mask 2 to 3 times a week and leave it on like 15 to 20 minutes in a good thick layer. I'm just gonna do quickly a nice thin layer, a little bit on the forehead, just because you're at the beauty bar. When you're home, you know, you can slop your towel all over the place and make a mess. But we wanna be a little more careful here. All right, we're gonna leave that on for just a few minutes, okay?
All right. Ooh, perfect.
Okay, good.
Feels good.
Okay, I'm gonna leave this one here and go grab one more for your forehead. Don't worry, we're gonna leave your nose out so you can breathe, okay? Coming down over the eyes. So I'm just using some little small X's along the forehead, just relaxing those muscles and releasing some tension. Now I'm gonna go to the chin again and just begin to remove that mask.
Amazing.
Yeah, I'm so glad. How's your skin feeling so far?
It feels so good. I couldn't help but touch it.
I know, I can
It's
see
so
you rubbing
soft.
Yeah, that mask is amazing. So now we're gonna go into the toner and then that moisturizer I told you about, okay? So I'm gonna grab that real quick. Just hang out where you are.
You said this was rose water?
It has rose water and witch hazel extract in it. So really great at softening, also lightweight exfoliation of the skin. So really, really freshening. I did keep it in a little tiny skincare fridge, which is good. That's why it feels so nice and cold. You can imagine in the summers how much women love that.
Oh, yeah.
This is that lightweight moisturizer I was telling you about. You're gonna love this. It's also cold, so just heads up. Okay. It's called a longevity balm. The reason why it's called a balm is because it's nice and lightweight. It's not real heavy like a cream sometimes can feel. This is gonna soak right in It's gonna feel really good on your skin, yeah, but it's also gonna balance your skin. So it's good for that skin prep to make the makeup look amazing, but it's also good at, like I said, that balance where sometimes we feel like we've got that combo skin, or I always say I feel so greasy on my forehead and the rest is so dry. So this really helps with that balance too. And really getting in there and getting those pressure points, relieving if you've got any, sometimes there could be excess fluid, like maybe in the sinuses or causing a little bit of swelling. So this will just really help release that.
I'm all for that.
Right? Okay, I'm gonna go in and just begin to rub a little bit of eye cream under here. And now I'm gonna actually get it good to go inward. Close your eyes. And outward on that brow bone here, outward. Then when you hit that ocular bone, you're gonna come in. That also helps relieve any type of fluid you've got there. Sometimes it can cause a little puffiness under the eyes.
I have that, definitely.
Yo, you look great under the eyes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, bringing it around the brow bone, the ocular bone again.
That feels amazing.
And I am using my ring finger because it's said that that's your weakest finger, so it will pull the least. So that's why that's kind of important. Right here, you don't have those 11s. You actually have great firm skin, but this also helps release tension. And if you've got those little frown lines that some women do, this is great to release those as well. But like I said, you don't even have those.
Not yet.
Not yet, and if you keep smiling, you won't. Don't frown, smile, and you can have that beautiful skin and that beautiful smile.
Happy wife, happy life.
Girl, truth. I'm gonna go ahead and sit you back up. We'll do a little bit on the neck, and then we'll get into some makeup.
Ooh.
All right? There you go.
Nice.
Okay, how do you feel?
Oh, I feel so refreshed.
Yeah?
Feels good.
Yeah, your skin is glowing. You look fantastic.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna take a little bit of this moisturizer first. You know, we're so close to the sun. It's good after your moisturizer and all the things to use a solar protection product. So make sure you're doing that. I'm not gonna do that today because I want it just to be super fresh and go straight into makeup. I have a little bit of primer. I actually kept right here in my pocket. So this is just an all-in-one primer. I'm gonna put a light layer over the entire face. This is a really good one because it's got a water and silicone base to it. So it's not just silicone, it's not just water, because then you have to be careful of what kind of foundation you use. So this will actually go with any foundation.
Yeah, I feel like my makeup doesn't last as long here in Yuma.
Mascara, everything, us. Okay, go ahead and open. Okay, this is foundation and this is that shade Alabaster that I was telling you about. So I'm gonna go ahead and start right in the middle and then begin to feather it out as we get to the sides of your face. Typically you want the most product in the middle anyway. So I'm gonna start in here and I'm gonna feather it out. So just a little bit here. A little bit of this one goes a really long way. And I'll probably go back and bronze you just a little bit too, because this is gonna take all the color out, especially with as fair as you are.
Yeah, I definitely need some color.
And this really is gonna oxidize a little bit. So it's gonna dry and it'll dry down to match your skin perfectly. This is Jafra. This is a matte foundation. It's super lightweight. It's actually, you can stack it a little bit too. You know, layer it if you wanted more coverage in certain areas. I'm just gonna go for a nice lightweight layer right now because we'll go back with concealer later.
I like the lightweight. I'm not used to wearing makeup in general, besides my CC cream with the SPF 50.
This is good for you to get a chance to try something like this then.
I'm looking like a ghost.
That's why it's gonna be good to go in with some blush and bronzer, because that's what we tend to do. We tend to take all the color out and then we put it back where we want it. That's what makeup's all about. Go on the eyelids with just a little bit of foundation. That's always a good idea to put some on the eyelids. It works as a great eyeshadow base. It'll help your eyeshadow last longer. Okay, now look up at the ceiling. I'm not gonna dip back in the product. I'm just gonna buff underneath your eyes. Okay, the reason why is I don't want to get a bunch of product underneath your eyes because I don't want to age you or cause creasing. Yeah, I don't want you to feel like you're caked up. So I just buffed it, but then we'll go back later with concealer and get a nice brightened concealed look there for you. If you watch makeup artists, they go with all the things, right? There's like all the concealer and the brows and all the things first. I like to wait till later in the game to do that concealer because when we're putting on eyeshadow, if you get sprinkles and it comes down, it gets in your concealer, you got a ton of stuff to get out then. So if we just wait till later, you can get a much fresher one coat and you're done. I don't want you to walk out feeling like you have a mask on or feel like, oh my God, I have 4 pounds on. I want you to go out and go, oh, I don't even feel like I have anything. That's part of the goal too.
Yeah, the few times I've been here, that's how I feel walking out.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's right. You've had Jaleesa do your makeup before. She's one of our artists here, Jaleesa Bermontes, right?
Yes.
She's amazing.
She's great.
She's one of the few people that can get my brows right. She's magic.
She really is.
We're gonna buff out with some translucent powder. Right here on the forehead, close your eyes. Just easy on the eyelids. Just mostly forehead and eyelids, because again, I'm gonna go back through here with that concealer and I wanna pile a bunch of powder through here. This is one of mine. This is the Beauty Bar Highlight and Contour Palette. Super proud of this one. You can see it's got a pretty large variety of colors to work with too. It's
and you
pretty.
made this all by yourself?
I did, I created this one as well.
Very impressive.
Yeah, and my team helped me choose the colors because we wanted a good variety. You can see we've got a nice deep shade as well. Sometimes that's hard to find. And a good neutral bronze instead of a super orange one. So that's pretty important too. So I'm gonna start right here under your cheekbone, really lightweight. Doing just really lightweight contour, like I said, under this cheekbone now. And what I've done so far is just bring it around here and under the cheekbone, really lightweight. You don't really need me to strengthen your jawline. You have a beautiful chin, a great jawline, but I'm gonna add a little extra color just to bring some color down so you don't have all this and then a bare neck. Okay, so you just go here, bring it down a little. You can see I'm not really dipping into the product too much. A little bit goes a long way because it really is super high pigment.
That's awesome because a lot of products, you have to cake it on for it to show something.
You do, and then sometimes it can look muddy when you have to do that, and it doesn't last all day either. So these are great for, like I said, bridal, quinceañera, special occasions because they're gonna last all day. You're gonna look just as good at night.
And that's the goal?
That's the goal, girl. All right, so just real quick, what I did when I contoured was I did the number 3 and the number 3. Looking good. See, now we put a little bit of color back, right?
It looks a lot better. Don't look like Michael Jackson.
That is no good. You don't need that look today. So I'm gonna put these on in order to catch any fallout we get from your eyeshadow. Okay, go ahead and close your eyes and just relax. So that way, if any sprinkles come down here, they're not gonna get stuck under your eyes and make them look like you've got dark circles, okay? So I'm gonna grab my eyeshadow palette right now.
I definitely want to avoid those dark circles.
Definitely. So I'm gonna go in first with this light color right here. Go ahead and open your eyes. I'm gonna start here with this nice cream color, go to that tan color, and then we're gonna go over here to some brown. I'll add some shimmer later. Okay, go ahead and close.
Do certain colors look better on different skin tones?
Absolutely. And remember in the beginning I was talking about the gold in your hair, how you've got some warmth, a little bit of cinnamon. Open your eyes, and right in your eyes you've got a little bit of gold in there. Go ahead and close.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's beautiful. So I'm gonna stay in the warm tones. You could absolutely use cranberry, purple, whatever you like, but I'm gonna stay in some warm neutrals today because I think it's really gonna bring out all of that gold that's in your hair, in your eyes. It's gonna be beautiful. So now I'm going to the second color. Open. Beautiful.
Looking good, right?
Yeah. This will last a little bit longer than eyeliner too, and you'll have less chance of it running. So I really like to use eyeshadow underneath. Close your eyes.
I've had that same experience with eyeliner. It just seems to smudge over time.
Yeah, sometimes it's just not worth the trouble, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Close. Okay. Your eyes are fabulous. This way, over here. Perfect. I like to put a little extra so it disguises the lash band. Okay, let me see. Yes. Very nice. Beautiful. And super simple. I barely put any.
Wow.
That looks great.
What a game changer.
Seriously, it looks really nice. Just want to show you something about your brows, okay? Looking straight ahead. One of the goals in makeup is to make sure that you're bringing balance to the face. A lot of women have one eyebrow that's much higher, other ones lower. Like, don't go too far out with this one, bring it down. So if this is something you try at home, just keep that in mind. Don't follow along with it. Make it go where you want. I always say, don't let your brows boss you around. You're the boss of your brows, okay?
Right.
All right.
They're sisters by mom.
That's right, yes. I'm gonna say that all the time now. And this is the Beauty Bar brand again. This is one of my concealers that I love. It's a good liquid concealer. So I'm just getting a little bit in this inner corner, sweeping it out, patting and tapping. You can blink as much as you want. And then swooping it up this way to clean up any fallout or streaks that we have. And then I'll just continue feathering and tapping really light instead of pulling and yanking. I'm just tapping, patting.
Nice
Now,
and bright.
check out the difference there.
Wow.
Can you see all the way to the mirror?
Mm-hmm.
Quite a difference, huh?
It really is. It's much brighter.
Yeah. And just seriously, such a lightweight layer. I really only used about that much under your entire eye. Nice and light and bright under here. More padding. And I'm going to raise this arch up a little bit more by putting a highlighter a little bit higher, just so we'll continue on with that balance that I talked about earlier. And then bringing the diamond color all the way to those inner corners. Open and look up at the ceiling. So I selected these for you. That way they don't feel heavy. And by wispy, what they are is like one's long, one short, one long, one short. So they've got this great kind of fan to them, but not too much volume. It's going to give you too much bulk. I'm going to go in right on your lash line, close. Right where that eyeliner was that I was telling you about. Look straight up at the ceiling. Okay, now look straight ahead. I'm just gonna push them up a little bit.
Feels so weird.
Super fluffy, right? Are they tickling your eyelid?
A little bit,
Yeah.
but not in like a bad way. It's just, I'm used to like super short ones, obviously.
Yeah, and definitely something that's got that volume on the outer corners is good for you, but I really wanted you to get to experience something that had that just full, fluffy,
I can
wispy,
like, see it a little
crazy.
bit.
Yeah.
What made you choose this color out of all the other colors?
So this one's called Nutmeg, and it's kind of got that same like cinnamon look to it. You can see it's really blending in really well with everything we've got going on already. But now I'm going to add something that's on the pink side of nude for the middle. I don't want you to get you too much brown going on. That also can age us sometimes. Everybody likes neutrals, nudes. I want to stay in the earth tones. Sometimes you got to add a little bit of pink or a little bit of warmth in there. So keep that in mind, okay? It's got a little bit of pink in it. It's a liquid matte lipstick. Sometimes matte lipsticks can feel a little crusty. Mm-hmm. And this actually feels like almost buttery is what I've heard it described as. That's gorgeous, wow. So this is gonna help you to keep from creasing under the eyes, but I'm not gonna cake you up and bake and do all these crazy things that really just doesn't sit well, especially in Yuma in heat or over a long period of time. This will just keep you looking fresh, okay? This is one of our new products that we're working with from the Jan Day Pro line, and that has a lot to do with the Makeup Academy that we have here at the Beauty Bar. So we're using a lot of professional products that I am part of the development of, so I'm pretty proud of this powder as well. And I want you to rest your face. Now open your eyes and look up at the ceiling. And it's also a great brightening powder too. Okay, now I want you to feel under that eye and feel the difference with your finger. Just run it lightly under your eye.
Ooh.
Doesn't that feel like velvet?
Yes.
Yeah, pretty nice, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Still being really gentle under the eyes there, right through the middle of the forehead. How does that feel, okay? Mm-hmm. Okay, good. This actually has aloe and coconut water in it, so it's super soothing. And needless to say, it's one of those products, again, that feels amazing in Yuma when you're hot. Okay. That looks really nice. Yes.
Oh, good.
What we did first is a little bit of skin prep. So remember, we did that mask in the beginning. We did some toner, some eye cream, some moisturizer I left over there on my desk. Then the next thing we did was primer. That's also left on my desk, but that's okay. It would just go right here in your routine. Then we did foundation. We did a little bit of powder. And remember, I used that translucent powder. We went into that contour palette where I just did that number 3. We did some blush, some eyeshadow, eyeliner, and brows. I just used powder. I didn't even have to go in with a pencil at all. Then we went back and did a little bit of mascara that we put on your false lashes, lip liner, lipstick. We did some setting powder and some setting spray. I also did a little bit of highlighter from that same highlight and contour palette. So that gives you everything, your skin prep, plus those 15 steps of basic makeup application that I promised you, plus some little extras, some little highlighting on those brows to give you that soft glam look, but easy to duplicate. So I know we talked a lot and you didn't get to see everything I did, but as one of my VIP clients, you also get a text from me that includes a secret link to a video where I use the 15 steps, and you can follow along in your own bathroom.
Wow, thank you so much, Jackie. I love the way I look and I love the way I feel.
Yeah, well, you look amazing, Betsy. Thanks so much for joining me here. And you know what, you guys, I just want to invite you down. If you like what you saw me doing with Betsy today, if you think that might be something you would be interested in experiencing yourself, come on down and see us here at the Beauty Bar. You're welcome to give us a call or visit our website. It's yumabeautybar.com. Just pop in too if you'd like a tour of the place. I'd love to show you around. We also have a makeup academy here that we just launched that I'm super proud of. So if you are an aspiring makeup artist or ever just wanted to take a pro makeup class, you're welcome to call for more details and find out enrollment information. We'll be kicking off our second class probably the end of March, so call for details on that.
For the month of March, the Beauty Bar is offering 10% off their tutorials and the products if you mention the Rivera Team. Come on down. I feel amazing. I want you to feel amazing. And plus you gotta learn how to do makeup, which I don't know how to. So now I do. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. And one other thing we love to offer here is our bridal and quinceañera services. Or if you just have a special occasion, you guys come on in. You're welcome to just come in and shop as well. So come see us here at the Beauty Bar. Again, you can go to yumabeautybar.com. And also, Betsy, one more thing I wanted to let everybody know is I'm so thankful that you came in. You shared some time with me. You let me make you beautiful.
Well,
not that you weren't already, but it was fun to just bring out your best features. And I also want to thank you, Betsy, and the Rivera team for just coming and hanging out with us here at the Beauty Bar today. I hope you have a wonderful day.
Thank you. I hope you have a wonderful day too.
Thanks.
This segment of Local Love is brought to you by the Rivera Team and the Beauty Bar, located at 1200 South Castle Dome Avenue, Suite B. Stop by the Beauty Bar and mention the Rivera Team and get a 10% discount on your next purchase, courtesy of the Rivera Team.